Alright guys, you know me, still going through some drama. But anyway, this is your boy Mean. Welcome to the channel where anime, manga means more. And this time we're reviewing One Piece episode 569. I'm gonna get back to you guys ASAP, but stuff ain't just, ain't going as planned. But anyway, this episode is gonna be quick. This review is gonna be quick because this episode we only got two things that really happened. So the Strawhats is getting ready to leave, and some of the fishermen was like, no, stay and celebrate because you guys are the heroes and whatnot, stuff like that. Luffy and Zoro, they're like, no, we don't want to be heroes. They're pirates, you know what I'm saying? So that's not like their duty. They're not heroes. They're just, they're pirates. But anyway, what's his name? Neptune, he offers them, he said, we're going to have a banquet or whatever. And Luffy's like, banquet? He said, that means it's going to be food and everything else there. Zoro's like, oh man, there's going to be drinks there. He said, let's do this. But the funny thing about this was, the Dim Mushi that they used, for Neptune to get in contact with him, looked just like him, had a beard and everything. It was just funny. That was funny. Now, where we last left off in the other episode, what you call him, Luffy asked Jinbei to join. Now, Jinbei was telling Luffy, he says, I got, it's, close the door and leave. Okay. He says, we got, issues he gotta deal with. Then, once he gets done with those, his duties that he gotta handle, then he might be able to join if Luffy still wants to join. Still wants him to join. Still wants him to join, he'll join. But, he needs some time to get things together. Now, the fisherman or whatever that was helping Holding, what you call him, Neptune says, you know what, I'm going to reintegrate them into society, but they got to do community service or something like that first, and he shut down the fisherman district. That way, you won't have any criminals, resurfacing out of there. Then anyway, we go to the banquet and everybody's having a good time, having fun and stuff like that. I don't need to go in detail, is into a party with them. But then they had this singer came out. Her name was Diva. Now this lady, it was crazy. Now you could tell she was black. She had like nappy hair. She just happened to be fat. She looked sort of like the octopus lady off of the Little Mermaid, but she had these huge, gigantic lips. Her lips was almost as big as Jay-Z's. Her lips was almost as big as Jay-Z's. I mean, they were just freaking huge. So it seemed like a stereotype they were playing off, but it was funny. It was funny. I don't mind that kind of stuff. I really don't. But anyway, we had that, and she could sing. She could sing. But anyway, we had that party. Anyway, we cut to what you call it? They were bringing out all these candies and stuff like that for Chopper. I mean, Chopper was going through the candy. Zoro was going through the alcohol. Him and Nami was going through it. But one thing is, how did they have it in the water? They were in water. It should have just floated up out the cup. But anyway, that was just something stupid I was thinking of. But Luffy was just running through the meat, and that was it. But anyway, let's cut to the more important part, the end of it. Robin was talking to Neptune. Neptune came out the place. It was funny because he came out the place tipsy. That was funny. Anyway, she was like, I read the poneglyph, in Sky Pier, and I read the poneglyph down here. And it said something that she was asking Neptune, about some questions she wanted to know or whatever. She's like, it said something about Joy Boy. Who's that? Joy Boy is somebody who happened to be around during the Void Century and stuff like that. And he had something to do with the, the purpose for why Noah is down there. I don't know if he played a hand in making it or he was going to use it or whatever, but he had something to do with it. And also, was another mermaid princess that could communicate with the Sea Kings at that time. And they were going to do something with Noah. Now, she knew about this because the poneglyph in Sky Island actually referred to one of the ancient weapons being in Fishman Island. And that's how she figured out that Shirahoshi is in fact the ancient weapon Poseidon. That's crazy. Now, I don't know why they call her an ancient weapon. I mean, I guess you can call it a sea king, but I guess you consider that a weapon, but it's not like she directly affects anything. But anyway, that's pretty much what we get from this episode. You know, we got the party and we got Jinbei saying, "Yo, I gotta handle some things." Hody and them is locked up, and we find out who Shirahoshi really is and everything. And we figure out a little bit about Joy Boy. Now, Joy Boy could actually be like a reincarnated version of Luffy at one point in time, because Luffy is so similar to Gold Roger. People are believing that he is a reincarnation of Roger. Roger could be a reincarnation of Joy Boy, because Luffy can talk to Sea Kings, and he was on the ship. He might be the one to guide Noah. And if he's the one to guide Noah, and if he's the reincarnation of Gold Roger, that means Gold Roger used to be Joy Boy at some point in time. But that's just speculation. But anyway, I like this episode. Why? Because we got that little reveal at the end. That's really the main thing about this episode. We had a couple funny moments with Diva, and we had the funny moment with the Denden Mushi. But outside of that, it really wasn't much to this episode. But one good thing is we finally got out of Fisherman Island, because we got a few reveals, like with the Gold Roger thing and, Fisher Tiger. Those things was awesome. But it was slow after that. I mean, it wasn't really nothing that this arc offered other than the Gold Roger, the Pony Good. These outside these little, backstories and stuff like that. The Queen Oda he made backstory was just crazy. It was garbage. But outside of that stuff, those is what we got from this arc. And it seemed like everything else seemed like it was just filler. Like Hody and stuff like that really didn't impress anybody. Didn't impress me either. But all in all, I thought this arc was pretty decent. It was decent. We got good reveals. We just didn't get like good meat. You see what I'm saying? It was like the tidbits we got like for like Joy Boy and the Noah and stuff like that. All that stuff was great. But all the other stuff that we was watching, the majority of it, like the fights and stuff like that, really wasn't too impressive. But we finally got rid of that. We finally out of that. And the next episode is going to be crazy. And we're getting ready to go into something. The next arc we're going to is crazy. So I'm waiting for that. This is going to be good. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Rate the video and subscribe and all the other good jazz. And I'm out. Peace.